You cannot shame the shameless. Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley, and if you're not new, thank you so much Butterfly for coming back to my channel. In today's video is a long overdue girl talk chit chat, get ready with me. I enjoy doing these videos, but I just have had so much on my plate, so today I decided I'm going to film it by fire by force. So here we are. This is the look we created using all NUBAN Beauty products, and I also answered some questions that was sent in to me by you Butterfly. So if you like to see the advice I love to give, because you know I love giving advice, because I wish I had someone to tell me these things when I was growing up, or when I needed it. I didn't know better. So now that I know better, best believe I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you what's up, okay? Without sugarcoating anything. So give this video a thumbs up in case that's something you want to watch. Subscribe to my channel, and without further much talking, so we're going to jump right into this video, okay? I am going to be showing you, like I said, NUBAN Beauty products. And the first product I want to show you is their Phoenix brush set, and it is so pretty. It's a 10-piece brush set, and it has fluffy big brushes and tiny small brushes as well. I'm going to start out by priming my face. Basically, I would love to do these videos more frequently, but the way my life is set up now, I don't have time to literally sit. Okay, so the first person says, close female friends to your husband. My husband has one female friend, and I trust her so much. So I've seen their relationship, and there's no sexual history between them. I feel if there was a sexual history between your husband and the person, then there's cause for alarm, because you know they can be spending time together, and you know something can happen. But it took me a while to accept her. It took me a while to understand that, okay, she didn't have any ill motives in mind against me or my husband. So if you're someone that you don't trust it, or your husband doesn't giving you a reason to trust him, then my foundation I'm using is D13. Like, I've used like 5 tubes of this, and I have a lot of foundation, so you know that this foundation goes through thick and thin with me. This foundation brush is from NUBAN Beauty. All the bristles are from NUBAN Beauty. Just look at that handle. Like, it's the luxury for me, honestly. So my love, it's a no-no if you don't trust your husband. Living with your partner, another Butterfly asks. My thoughts on living with your partner, honestly, but if it's not that you guys are like very close to getting married, I don't think. Oh, why do I always forget? It's bad though. Why do I always forget this step? And it's very important. Where are you, Joe? The step I'd forgotten is to color correct, so that's what we're going to be doing. I love this color corrector from NUBAN. So living with your partner is something that I do not advise, because so many guys, once they see that you're giving them everything they would benefit if they marry you, then they just get comfortable, and then they don't move to the next step. Plus it just breeds a lot of room for like disrespect and just plain on disrespect, honestly. Like, I feel if you're not ready to get married, or you're not like planning to get married, like you have not this kind, you have set wedding dates, I won't advise you to live with your partner. You can go see them, you can go visit, spend time, but don't live with them just yet. That's what I would advise. The story is just a lot, but I honestly do not advise it, because you're gonna regret it, honestly. You can see the benefit of that color corrector. Like, under my eyes that had dark lines, they are now evened out. Then you want to go in with your foundation. So let's go over the next question. Please talk about how to make and maintain friendships among ladies. First of all, it's not your place to maintain any friendship, whether with a male or with a female. a friendship that needs you to maintain, you know, you as the maintenance man, then that friendship is one-sided, and it's not like, how do I say this, it's not good for you. Don't need to maintain any friendship. Any friendship that needs maintenance, just throw it away and move on with your life, okay? Then to make friends, honestly, I would advise you pick girls that have the same spirit as you, girls that have the same lightness as you, like girls that like the same things you like, because female friendships are very difficult because most times the girls are always envying themselves. It's not even as if you may not have anything like that in your mind though, but you cannot help your own mind. So honestly, if you can stay on your own, please stay. But if not, then I would advise that you go ahead and look for people that have almost similar thought process as you. Like in this old age that I am now, if a friendship is not adding to me, you know, as much as I'm adding to them, then please, I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Leave me alone and, you know, move out of my life. So that's what I'll say for that. I totally am all for making friends, and I'm open to making friends. But if my spirit now does not accept you, I don't do any extraness. Like, I just let it go, because if you try to make it work or you try to maintain it, you just be feeling very sad, very depressed. And the person will be acting like, no, they are doing you such a wonderful favor by being your friend. Be your own friend, like befriend yourself. Anyway, another person says the fact that most females don't see friendship as a trust-based relationship. Honestly, it's not even most females. I think it's just every person. A lot of adults now, like not even like just. A lot of people are very emotionally disconnected, yeah? Let me start from there. So when you start to request for love or request for them to be there for you, understand you, or do for you as much as you do for them, they just push it aside or brush it aside, and that's what that heartbreak over time is what makes the relationship not work. And then most girls are just friends with you for what they can get from you. I've gotten so many. That's why I say now, if the relationship is not symbiotic, like if we don't benefit each other, we're going. I don't want any parasite friendships anymore. So some get close to you because of your man, some get close to you because of your boyfriend, because of your money, because of all the hair you have, because of all the money you have or don't have. You know, some use you to make themselves feel good because they have low self-esteem. So the more they make fun of your body, how chubby you are, it makes them feel good about themselves. So my dear, it's not just females, I think, but females' own is just annoying. I'll just advise you, like, I don't know, there are still good girls outside. I think ultimately it's just the person, the kind of person that female you want to be friends with is. If you go to be friends with a vindictive, mean person, you don't expect them to treat you nicely because they're your friend. They might pretend, but more the day their true color come out, you'll be shocked. I have just a few female friends, like I can count them on one of my hands. That's enough for me to go through this life, okay? Next butterfly says body shaming and how to react, and I'll be using my new NUBAN Beauty powder. I bought this shade specifically for this video. I've always tried Sahara and Alabaster. Yeah, Alabaster is their transparent shade, but this shade is supposed to be the highlight shade for my skin tone in their range. It's called Caramel. So we're going to try it today because most times I mix my Sahara with Huda Beauty. That's what the shade looks like. Okay, so body shaming. First of all, darling, you have to work on yourself indoors. Like, you know, they cannot, once your self-esteem is out of the roof, they cannot shame you. Do you understand? You cannot shame the shameless. I have a big stomach, eh? I know I have it. Why are you pointing it out to me? Do you understand? Like, when you come to terms with your body and how it is and how, you know, you are comfortable with it, like you're in total, you love your body, nobody can say anything to hurt you. And then you know all those aunties or people that just make snack comments, especially in this Nigeria. You say, I like it like that. If it's entering disrespect, please, I don't appreciate you talking to me that way. Caramel is a beautiful shade, but it's dark. So I'm going to lighten it with alabaster. So this is alabaster. I'm going to mix it in with caramel. So my love, you know that thing in secondary school where, you know, people are just talking and they, he enter, oh, you know, enter, that kind of situation. If they say those things and they see that it doesn't get to you, they'll stop saying it around you. Honestly, they'll stop saying it around you. Just ignore them. The random people on the street saying rubbish, the people that are close to you in your family saying rubbish. Block, let their words mean nothing to you. Drop your put up your guards and let their words mean, like, let it fall off your skin, literally. You know, with time they'll stop. And the best way I think to reply is also with confidence. Like, if you build your self-confidence, I know I have a big tummy, they say it, and so what? See your belly, they big, and so what? And you speak it sternly so they know they are standing, because so many Nigerians are so oblivious and so emotionally dead that they cannot see that their stupid play they are doing in quotes is hurting your feelings. So you remind them, you draw that line, you set your boundaries, like, do not talk about my body like that ever again. Do not talk about my body like that ever again. Like, set your boundaries. If it's in a new friendship, certain is if it's even in a relationship and your partner is body shaming you, my dear, that's a very sad way to live. Oh, you better be thinking about your retirement plan from that relationship, because if your partner that's supposed to make you feel so sexy about yourself is body shaming you, then you can't survive that, because you've already let that person emotionally into your mind. But yeah, honestly, the best way to revenge or to get back to them is to build your own self-esteem. Tell yourself in your room that you're beautiful until you believe it. Tell yourself that your body is perfect until you believe it. Don't leave that room not believing anything, because if you've done the work, the outside rubbish words can't get to you. I'm telling you, like, it cannot get to you in any way. No way. Dealing with loss and grief as a young woman, honestly, my advice for you is just to feel everything. I'm sorry for your loss. Please accept my condolences. But my advice for you, feel everything. Don't be afraid to go through the emotions, because that's the only way you can heal. If you try to bottle it up, it's going to show up in nastier ways later. So I'll advise you to just deal with everything and just try to accept that, you know, you cannot really change anything, and that's the reality of life. People come and they go. Like, once you accept that fact and you know that, okay, there's really nothing I could have done to keep this person here on this earth past their time, then you live your life a lot freer. But if you keep, you know, saying, what if, could I have, you know, I struggled so much with my sister's one, because it was like, what if we had more doctors look at her? What if we had more money to travel her to all those places they were telling us to travel her to? You know, so many things. But the truth is, if the person was meant to be there past a certain time, they'll be there. And my honest truth is, face it headlong, like, deal with it. The days you don't, and the thing with grief is that most days, like, some days you feel it, some days you don't. So on those days that you don't feel it, enjoy it. The days that you feel it, sit down and cry. Cry it out, don't bottle it in. You have emotions, feel it. Don't try to push it behind somewhere. I just placed my nose contour with that NUBAN Beauty brush, and I'm going on with another one of it. I want my nose contour to be very snatched today. Like, very, very snatched. It just got so dark all of a sudden. Like, why? Why did you get so dark, bro? I have this NUBAN Beauty Better Brows. It's so pretty and it's in the shade Latte. What it does is just basically to add fibers to your brows. And I used this thing one day when I was testing it. it stayed on even after I showered. I had to go and use a oil makeup remover to take it off. Like the soap didn't take it off, so I know to make my brows like super waterproof. I love adding this as a step to my makeup. It's so pretty. Leveling up as a girl. So my number one tip for you as a girl that wants to level up here is to envision the woman that you want to become and then try to start learning how to become her. So I'll break it down for you. Before 2021, Lydia was a very angry girl. Lydia was a very, I bottled a lot of things in. I won't say nothing to you, but I bottled a lot of things in to the point that you see me so calm 1 second, and the next second, anything that makes me snap, I'll be raging, shouting. And it doesn't matter where I am, and then afterwards, I'll be so embarrassed. I'll start crying. I'll go inside my room. I'll cry some more. It's got to a point where I told myself, Lydia, this rubbish cycle that you always repeat of crying, getting very angry, very, very angry, has to stop. So I started teaching myself how to be slower to anger. If someone got me upset, whatever they did, I'll try to process it. Not let anger blind me to see a solution. I'll try to process it like a functional human with a functional mind. Of course, if there are places where I need to slap somebody, I'll still slap somebody, don't get me wrong. But right now, nobody reach to hear my voice or to hear me shout. That's how much I've leveled up in that department. Jewelry, in my hygiene, I'm buying a lot more jewelry now, little by little. In my hygiene, I'm doing a lot more steps than I would usually do before. It's just tiny things. So pick each sector of your life. Personal hygiene, try to do little things each day to level up on that aspect, because you can't level up in one day. It's a process that you have to go through for a period. Do you understand? So pick, if you want to start learning self-development, you can look at self-development books, see the one that is interesting to you. If you don't have time to read, you can download them in an audiobook format, and it will still be the same thing, and you'll still be able to keep up with it. My own thing is any aspect in your life you want to level up in can be leveled up in. If you want to get better at cooking, watch so many videos, so many recipe videos on YouTube. Watch them and practice your makeup. Watch makeup tutorials and practice, and that's how you level up. Also, even in your finances too, if you say you want to be able to afford more things for yourself, are you taking on more jobs? Are you saving more? It's things like that, Men that date entrepreneur and feel so comfortable not to help and wants to get money off you. Manipulative men who depend on entrepreneur girlfriend and he has money but don't help. This person sounds very pain. Listen to me, men will always treat you the way they feel like you allow them treat you. I say that because why are you helping him? If you're the one that put yourself, I don't feel he's manipulating you. It's clear that you saw, what do you need him for? That is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm assuming you need his help because you guys are living together. Because if you're living on your own, why would you need his help? If you're an entrepreneur, you spend your money by yourself, enjoy your money by yourself. If he's not going to contribute in a household that you both are living in, that's one of the downfalls of living with somebody that is not your husband, because a husband will always try to contribute, a good husband at least. Honestly, my own is keep your money to yourself. There's nobody forcing you to give him. You're the one that is giving him your money out of your own volition. He's not manipulating you for anything. If he says he needs, maybe if you guys are living together and maybe the gas finished and he's not trying to bring money, or he's not trying to contribute, you guys will split it half-half. You go and sit down too. You don't have money. Don't you understand? You don't have to bring out your money. Nobody is forcing you. He's not manipulating you. You're the one choosing to bring out your money and keep playing the bigger person, which you should stop. He knows what he's doing well. If you guys are living together and you're the one always cooking, bringing money, cooking, he's never trying to put in any effort into anything, like he does not even care, then you should stop bringing the money, probably even move out if you guys are living together, honestly, because that kind of relationship is very stressful. I'm using my Dawn palette and I'm just going to stamp on the color I want first before blending it out. On my outer V here, stamping it like a V. The color is Espresso from their 10-piece eyeshadow palette. So honestly, my dear, I don't think he's manipulating you. I think you're letting him take your money. And you should stop him from taking your money. Okay? You should control your money. This one says, when are we expecting our sweet baby? I don't know who is expecting with you or why you're expecting on my behalf, because I've seen so many of these womb watchers questions, both subtly and outrageous like this. Like, yeah, I know some of you might be so excited for me to the point where you can't wait to see me have a baby, but until I have that baby, do not ask me about any baby. That's another point of you stepping out of your line. It's not your place to ask me when are we expecting. If I come and tell you I'm expecting, oh Lydia, we're so happy for you, we wish you safe delivery. If I don't say anything to you, what gives you the right to ask me about a baby? Do you understand? Like, these are the things, I don't know if you're doing it intentionally or not intentionally, but that's the womb watcher question right there. And it's rude to watch people's womb. When I'm expecting, when I'm ready to expect and I'm expecting, if I want to share it with you, I'll share it with you. If I don't, when you see baby, you see baby. If you don't see baby, you don't say anything about baby. Are we good? Okay? I see some of the comments and I delete them a lot on my vlogs, but I feel like it's time I address it because, bruh, leave me alone. I'm not the person. If you want babies of your own, go and give birth. Go and get pregnant and give birth, but stop helping me to watch my womb. Thanks and God bless. I'm taking this coral shade here, I'm mixing it with this earth shade, and I'm just blending out that top side. The next question says, ooh, how to be good in bed as a plus size lady. I easily get tired. Let me give you a secret that I do not know. Okay? Being good in bed is as good as your cardio. It's as good as how fit you are. Because that activity, you know, demands a lot of physical endurance, a lot of physical energy. So if you're getting out of breath easily from just maybe climbing the stairs or from just maybe like walking somewhere briskly or something, you're already like, you can't breathe well, then chances are that, you know, you will not be able to be long lasting in bed. Like, there are some styles that I didn't even know you needed legs. Like your leg day in the gym has to be solid. You need to have solid knees to be able to hold that position for long. And I'm learning all of that like of recent, but that activity is that's why you see people say people that have sex a lot. Let me just say sex once because I don't know if they'll demonetize me. I'm going in back with that color just to intensify it. They will say people that have sex a lot are less likely to die of something or just more fit generally. That's because that is an exercise on its own. So my advice to you, my dear, if you don't want to be getting tired, then go to the gym. Find the nearest gym to you and go to it. Do it just for your cardio and for your health. And you see how much better you'll be in bed. Like, it's just because your heart is not used to the demand for oxygen. That is why you get tired ultimately. This person asked a really nice question. She says, the weight, full stop, season of being single and how to just bask in it and chop this life. Shade Honey in this palette as a base first before I go in with the shimmery shade I want to go in with. It's like a very nice bone color. Honestly, my advice for everyone in the season of weight is to trust God's plan, because in his word he said the plans I have for you, they are bigger than what you can see to bring you onto a Jeremiah. Lydia is not a good Bible scholar, but it's in Jeremiah there, and it's just basically saying that the plans I have for you are plans of good, yes, and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. And honestly, if I'm telling you the truth, like being in this marriage and in this relationship now, I realized that's even another gist. All those stupid exes, that's like not even all those, like it's one. Still sends me messages. Like I'll block him on WhatsApp, he'll use another number to send me a message on WhatsApp. Weary. But like what I'm trying to say is, use your season of being single. Trust that you don't need a guy, because all you benefit from them is just orgasms. Honestly, that's the ones that don't know how to give you those. But the other ones, like, they're basically just using you for their pleasure. So yeah, I'll advise that you pretty much trust that God is going to give you your person when it's time. I'm taking this shade Earth and I'm just using it as a middle shade, just to blend out this edge here. So honestly, like, that's just my advice for you. Like, trust that God is going to bless you with someone wonderful very soon. And when people are always asking, oh, where's your boyfriend, where's your this, don't just tell them God is in control. God is in control. Or you even act like you even have self, so that they'll stop disturbing you. For my eyelid color, I'm using the shade Aura, and it's just going to add a slight shimmer. I'm mixing that with Sandy actually. It's just going to give like reflection to my lid. Yeah, I like that. I mixed it with Sandy now and it's giving me such really nice reflection here. Can you see that? So by mixing Aura and Sandy, they are the two shimmer shades. Trust that that moment of being single is necessary, and use that moment to just fall in love with yourself. I was telling my husband something. I was like, before I even said, oh, I want to get married, I want to become a wife, all of that, I didn't know what being a wife entailed. Like, I'm not saying anybody should know what it means to be a wife before being a wife, but like, I didn't bother to read books, you know. I didn't bother to develop myself in that aspect in preparation for that. And I'm using this NUBAN Beauty eyelash glue. I would advise, and I want to go in with this glitter, just a very, very light bit on the eyes. I'll advise anyone who is currently in that season, I'll advise you to just be patient. Trust that God has a plan for you. Don't be in a hurry to meet people that God didn't tell you to go and meet, because that's just what will cause you heartbreak ultimately, nothing else. Just that process of trying to meet people on your own. Don't be insecure in your singularity. I saw someone that told me one time that she just wanted to date somebody just because everybody in all her friends were dating somebody. And that's not a way to live life. Like, you're just going to give your body out to someone meaningless because of what? Like, it's not worth it. People say, you're still single. You say, yes, so I'm still waiting for God. God never showed me the person yet. And the more exclusive you make your body, trust me, you'll be happy that you don't waste your time with all these men. I keep saying that, you know, you will know why God made you wait. Like, I saw one post and I really related with it. Wait until you understand why God made you wait that long. Like, don't be tired of your wait, and trust that God is never going to leave you hanging. Like, trust that fact. Manifest your husband, pray to God about him, pray for him too. But like, I'm feeling very glamorous today. I don't know why, but there's glitter line up in my eyes there. I haven't touched glitter in a while. So my love, that's my advice for you, okay? That's how you chop life. Like, take yourself on solo dates. Go on solo dates, enjoy dating yourself, enjoy being your own company. You know the things that you can tolerate in a relationship, in a marriage. Not when the guy comes, you just accept any and every condition or anything that you see, you just receive like that. What kind of life are you going to live? What kind of life are you going to show your future children, you know? So that season of wait is very important. People really underestimate it so much, and I don't see why they would be so oblivious that, okay, it's not all the time I should be in a relationship. It's not all the time I should be sleeping with somebody. No, it's not all the time. It's not necessary. Another butterfly asks, what's your take on sex before marriage? I'm smudging out my eyeliner that I applied. I'm smudging it out with this brown, just so it's not straight like this. I just want it to be smoked out. I enjoy when my eyes are smoked out like this than when it's just a straight line of eyeliner. But if you want a straight line of eyeliner, just do it like this. Okay, so my take on sex before marriage. If you're somebody that's dating somebody that totally understands that you both do not need sex, putting sex away from a relationship will make you see that person clearly. You will not be overly emotional too quickly. You will not be biased. You will be able to judge that person's character. Before, you should watch that video me and my husband made. But before we had sex, we got to know, like, basically everything there is to know about our significant other. We got to know it, and honestly, that's the best way I can tell you. It's not worth it having sex with all those many people. Giving yourself to all those people, honestly, is not worth it. In hindsight, I can tell you for free, waiting is the best decision you can do for yourself. Trust me, so many wrong people are married to the wrong people just because they're having great sex with this person, okay? I would not advise you to do that. If you can, wait. And if you feel like you really have to feel something, you have to get a release. There are so many toys out there for you, okay? It does not have to be a human being. It does not have to be a male. So that's my take on it. This person says, please let's talk about how to keep the love alive in a relationship apart from sexual intimacy. Go on dates, you know, talk to each other, get to know each other, spend time doing activities. I want to use this to set my face. Best way to keep love alive is communication. Like, if you guys talk about every and anything, you always want to be around each other, and that is very intimate when you people want to be around each other all the time. So look for activities you can do together. Even me and my husband, we were trying to think what we can do to bond apart from eating and watching TV, because we're trying to start to lose weight. One of our bonding times is watching a movie all the night, every night almost, on Netflix when we have the time. Both your relationships. And I'm just going to take alabaster and just go underneath my eyes, just to smoothen it out more. I like to do this step after setting my face. I started doing it of recent actually. It just makes that your under eye so flawless. Like perfect. There's no pores there. Yeah. Okay. So that would be my tip for you, darling. Talk to your partner. You guys should find activities to do together, things that make you both happy, and do it together. Spending time together as much as you can is what's going to help you, honestly. How to maintain friendships when you start getting older, because a lot of people do not know you outgrow friendships. The person that was your best friend in just one should not be, like, except you were very blessed and then this person is actually your friendship soulmate and you guys, like, this person is literally like a sister to you. But people's loyalty expire, and the thing with it is, me being a nice person, you know, I try to hold on to the friendships longer than when they should be held on to for. Do you understand? Normalize accepting that people are in your life for a season, for a reason. Like, Some are there to help you get through uni, help you get through secondary school, help you get through NYSC. Doesn't mean that they're meant to be there for the rest of your life. When you start to understand this, you understand that as you're growing older, you should change your circle. You should be friends with people that remind you of where you're going to, that push you to go to where you're going to, that are not pulling you back, that are not overly criticizing you, that are not overly jealous of your successes. You need people that are in your circle, on your level. So please, it's okay to leave those. Don't maintain it. I've said it before. Anything you are trying to maintain means it's broken and it should not be fixed. Leave it to go. I'm saying this thing out of experience, so my dear, trust me, it's not worth it. Next person says hygiene. Hygiene is something that a lot of girls neglect. First of all, I'll just give you a tip for down there to be smelling good all the time. Apple cider vinegar. Since I started drinking apple cider very frequently, drinking ACV really helped my tummy and helped my vagina, and helped my coochie stay very clean. I don't have those fishy odors all the time. Also, I don't have it ever. And your diet really plays a huge role in how you smell down there. If you eat a lot of onions, things that give off their odor in the body, your vagina, there's a very high chance that down there is going to smell like that so bad. And then also, bathe as much as you can. If you can bathe twice a day or 3 times a day, depending on how dirty you feel, please do so. And use water, a lot of water for that place. Do not use any scented anything there. It's going to cause irritation, it's going to change your pH balance, and you end up smelling bad. Okay, so my loves, that completes the video. I mean, look at this beat. I look so pretty, and NUBAN Beauty did that. Okay, if there's one brand I swear by, it's NUBAN Beauty. From their foundations, I use their powder now to go all over my face like you just saw. From their foundations to their powders, to their eyeshadows, to their brow products, their lipsticks. On my lips, I use the gloss Hazel. That's what's on my lips right now from NUBAN Beauty. The applicator is so big and so juicy. I enjoyed filming this tutorial and also answering your questions. I still have more questions from this question sticker for another video. If you want to see that video, let me know so I can do another one of this, record getting glam and doing that. Or if you want me to see the wine one where I just sit and drink wine and answer questions, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of this. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching me beat my face with NUBAN Beauty. Please, you already know what to do to support a butterfly. Please go check out NUBAN Beauty. Let them feel our weight. Let them feel us. Go check out NUBAN Beauty. If you want to buy a new foundation, check out their foundation. I would highly recommend it, okay? And their powder. Even if you don't want to buy anything else, try their foundation and their powder and come and thank me later, okay? Both their setting powder and their loose powder. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.